Hey, Peace World. Thanks for pressing playing another Pay Me No Mind sports and entertainment video. My name is Wood. Please consider becoming a subscriber to the channel if you like the way that any of the breaking news, music, new videos, new albums, headlines, so on and so forth. If you like the way that anything is being presented, broken down, reviewed, analyzed, recapped, critiqued, whatever, show some love some way. It only takes you a second. Look, I told you I try not to focus on everything Griselda and specifically not everything that Benny the Butcher does. But Griselda and Benny the Butcher are busy. They're active. I mean, the work ethic out of these guys is ridiculous. So new music. I know J. Cole is out there. I did check those out. I'll get to those. But man, this is just the Black Soprano family. The Respected Sopranos is the album. Black Soprano Family is the group. This is Benny the Butcher. They got him on here as Heemer the Steamer, and then Rick Hyde. I thought it was just Heem, but it's Heemer the Steamer, I guess, is what they have listed on Genius.com. I guess the video is coming out today for this joint. It's over. It's produced by Don Cannon. I'm not that familiar with Don Cannon. I'm going through this kind of quickly. I've heard the name before, but I thought there was another Don Cannon that was a rapper. So I gotta square that out of the way. Anyway, just trying to jump into this new heat. The album is coming out. You've already heard The Mob, another single on that project, as well as Quarantine. And this is like an offshoot of Benny, I guess, and his guys, and what he's doing independently. So I love that he's already thinking ahead, and he says something in here about I'm a boss. I'm gonna jump through it really quickly, man. I think looking at this team right here, Heem is definitely a terms of football. Heem is definitely a solid slot receiver. Shows that he can break games open and do his thing and be productive. There's a possibility that he could slide over to that number 2 spot. I like Heem. No knock against him whatsoever. He could be a matchup nightmare. Rick Hyde, I listened to his album Plates, and I think Hyde might be a little farther along in terms of being a standalone guy or standalone artist, away from the group. And I think he's definitely a solid number 2 wide receiver. And if you have a overpriced or an expensive number 1, you might be comfortable letting that dude walk and just moving Hyde over and letting him run. Like I said, I've already heard him carry an album. I think it's called Plates. And I only listened to it once. But I like what I hear out of Hyde. Good voice, good vocabulary. I like how he talks business. Now, it's illegal business, but I like how he brings in some corporate world jargon into it to make it line up. I told you Griselda is my guilty pleasure. They just are. And then Benny is obviously, run the team. I mean, he's star player, all pro, MVP candidate type dude. So let's get into it, man. Heem is kind of like I say, he's not quite completely out of the streets just yet. And his lyrics and his subject matter to me is a little less it's not quite at the higher level where it's widely appealing. But he's dope though. He said and he says it right here, was running from my past. Henny to the top of the glass, won't stop till I'm top of my class. Had a Glock in the stash, next to a box full of cash. Hit a lick, use a stocking for a mask. This is real-ish. So, like I said, he seems to be younger. He's closer to the streets and still kind of giving what the young boys would want to hear. And he's pretty nice with it. I like him a lot. Hyde, not one of my favorite verses from him per se on this joint. Did I mention the video? I think is out today. The single is available out there to be downloaded already. But he said, Hyde, my favorite part of his was I say the word and the apes all come out. Shells everywhere like a baseball dugout. We had the first opening night of baseball last night, and I also like he said something about I prophesize my profits rise. That was kind of at the end of his verse. One thing with the song structure, really quickly, I like that they just kept it all rapid fire, no chorus. The track is Don Cannon. The track is dope. I love it that it's very New York. It's a sample in there that repeats. It's over. It's a female singing it, and then Benny just comes in to close it out. You know, in the anchor spot, with a lot of heat. Dude is just in the zone right now. He comes right in behind the end of Hyde's verse with "You better save more than you spend, stack up and do it again. You was only good for one season like Jeremy Lin." His sports references on here are impeccable, as usual. If you're mentioning sports and players and whatnot right now, you got to do it right because they killing it with the sport. Him and Conway, they killing it with the sports references. He gets later on in his verse and he says something about I'm a boss. You got to book me with my dogs. Chose the streets because she's the one that took me with all my flaws. Fast forward a little bit, every house on my block was hot till I moved off it. Like Drew Brees, I took the lead with a few tosses. New charges. It ain't over though, it's just beginning. I'm Kurt Schilling. Kurt ain't even in good graces like he used to be when he was playing with him and a lot of his far right talk. But he made it into the song. I'm Kurt Schilling looking from the dugout going for extra innings. He was a workhorse too on that mound. I turned my hobby to a separate business. Sick of those detective visits popping up in shows just to question ninjas. Who knew the game may have an exit in it? So, like I said, man, the single is dope. Check it out. Let me know what you think about it. The beat is dope. It's very New York. Like I said, man, it's hosted quote unquote by what's his name? Dude from Gangsta Grizzles. I can't think of his name right now. I'm tripping. I can't even think of. I met him in Cincinnati. Drama, DJ Drama. He's on here. Kind of at the beginning and the ending, bookending in the ending of the song. But yeah, I got some stuff going on that threw me off. But yeah, I said it before, you know, when all of these guys got together who've been building over the last several years, kind of like riding the ship in New York and being New York and doing what New York does best, it's a beautiful thing, man, to see New York doing what it does and bringing what it brings to the game and seeing guys, profit off of it and be able to, launch careers and sustain careers and everything. So we'll see what happens next with, the Respected Sopranos. The album says that it's expected July 31st, 2020. So next week, next Friday. They've gotten off to a ferocious start, and I would expect the quality to be there and for it to be a dope project. And we get to learn more about Heem the Steamer and Rick Hyde. Check out that Plates album from Rick Hyde. Benny the Butcher is on there 2 or 3 times. It's a dope joint. I'm out. Wood. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Peace.